recording this at 6:30 in the morning, so let's see how this goes. In this video, I'm going to show you how to make a circle graph, and we're going to be using the data from example 4. I'm going to go ahead and put in type of degree and number in thousands. And if you're not familiar, like you can see how my words are kind of running into each other, I can highlight those boxes and then go over to format here. And there's an Autofit column width, which will automatically make the columns wide enough so I can read the words easily. Now I'm going to go ahead and type in my data. Like it when my entries are centered. So I'm going to highlight my whole chart. I'm going to go to center, and I'm also going to make my text larger. Now you can see how that messed up my column widths. I can go back to format, auto fit column width. All right, now I'm ready to create my pie chart. So I'm going to go ahead and highlight. I'm going to go to insert in the menu bar, and under recommended charts here, you can see that there is a pie graph. I'm going to go ahead and click on that arrow, and I'm going to choose 2D pie. And instantly I get my pie chart. All right, so I made it a little bit larger. It pulled a number in thousands, but I really should have a more descriptive title. So first I'm going to go click in that title box, and I'm going to change it to type of degrees conferred in 2018. And I'm not going to bother labeling it in thousands because these are going to be labeled in percentages. First button on the left here, add chart elements, is a quick way to go ahead and customize things a little bit. If you go to the quick layout tab, you have some options here that are already kind of pre-set up for you. I can choose this one here, which is going to put the percentages in the pie sections. Those numbers are rather small, so just by clicking on them, I can go to the Home tab and I can increase these numbers. Okay, if that's too big, I can also kind of scale it back. You can make your text bold, so that's a little bit easier. Same thing goes with your legend. You can go ahead and click in that box, go to Home, kick up the size. There, you can see that's a lot easier to read. I can also now adjust my title so it similarly kind of stands out. And if I want to adjust any of these pie sections, if these colors are not good, you can go ahead and click on it, and you want to make sure that when you click, you can see it's the only piece highlighted. If I just want to change the color of that section, I go to Home and I go to my paint bucket and I choose the color I want it to become. Or the other option is back under Chart Design. There's a Change Colors tab where they have some palettes already created, so you can go ahead and choose from those. All right, so that's the basics on how to create a pie chart. All right, now on to the Pareto chart. All right, this data is the cause of death data from example 5. You can see I've already gone ahead and put it in. And the first step in making a Pareto chart is to make sure your data is organized, because the most frequent piece of data has to be first. So I'm going to go ahead and highlight all my data. I'm going to go to Sort. You can choose what to sort by. I don't want to sort by column A because that's just the names of the causes of death. I want to sort by the values in column B, and I'm going to choose largest to smallest for a Pareto chart. And now you can see that my data has been rearranged so that it's in order. Now I will go to Insert. I will go over to my charts, and I'm going to choose the 2D column, resize it a bit. All right, and you can see it's already set up pretty well. My bars are in the proper order. They have proper labels going across the bottom. My chart title, I will change to Top 5 Leading Causes of Death in, I think it was 2019. But I am missing a label here on the y-axis to tell me what these numbers represent. So I'm going to make sure I'm clicked inside my chart. I'm going to go to Add Chart Element, Axes Title, and I'm going to choose Primary Vertical. Okay, I'm going to click in there, and I'm going to change this title to Quincy in thousands. All right, I increased the size of my text a little bit, and now I am going to click in my chart and go to Chart Design. I'm also going to add a title on the horizontal. Go to Home, and I can adjust the size of this one as well. And of course, you can customize further if you want to. Now, in a Pareto chart, we don't want our bars touching, but you can play around with the gap width, make your bars a little wider if you like. You can change colors, all of that sort of thing. But that's your basic Pareto chart.